Hello and welcome to Arcade Couch, the best place to get your game goods each and every Monday. My name is Dylan Blight. Joining me on the couch this week, Gibberish, also known as Ashley Hobley.
Gibberish? Excited to be here, but I don't think that was a fair introduction.
Sorry, that was my name. And your name's Ashley Hobley.
Oh, okay, it's good. Excited to be here when we're about to get introduced to a bunch of new live service games.
Yeah, hell yeah, I love that. I love playing games for 10 hours and then deleting them. I'll talk about them later today. Also here, Cherie Henriques.
I haven't podcasted in 2 weeks, and this feels like a fever dream. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, correct.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I had a week off, so I'm full of energy.
Oh my god! All right. Oh fuck! I don't know.
Yeah, I've been running on empty for a while, guys.
I made the decision. I made the decision not to have alcohol for this recording session, and I'm
not alcohol. What the fuck are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying. I'm immediately regretting it. I feel like I should be drinking alcohol.
Fucking hell! All right. This week on the show, 2 quick news stories, and then we're going to be diving into our Summer Game Fest, Jeff Keighley's months, the non-E3, whatever you want to call it, predictions. Who'll get any right this year? Probably no one, as per usual. But Ash gets like one. Good for him, you know. Will it be another year of disappointment? Will we be left here freezing at 3 a.m. in the morning watching the show? Only me, because no one else will be watching them. Just me. And you, dear
Which one's at 3 a.m.?
Xbox, I think.
Xbox, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know.
I do want to be up so I can be sure to post funny tweets.
Well, that's the thing. You got to be in the zeitgeist. If you're not there to get the tweets, you tweet out like Kieran tweets at like 5 p.m. He's like, "I just caught up. Here's a funny tweet." I'm like, "I don't care, dude. You weren't there. You're not one of the."
That's completely fine.
That's completely like fine. Your funny joke is not as funny as people who were there. You know.
You run the risk of somebody else coming up with the same funny joke.
Makes sense.
By the way, did you play Hellblade at all or no?
No, I have not. I've literally not played games in about 3 weeks for a combination of reasons. And yeah, it's just
you really are sick.
Yeah, it was like in between sick, semi-procrastinating for a uni assignment that I eventually did, and then
has anyone ever mentioned maybe you should stop doing that? Or
no, it's totally healthy.
Yeah. You know what's funny? When I eventually did the assignment, I fucking it was real bad because it was 2 assignments that I had due like back to back, kind of like a week apart.
So you did them both back to back at the last minute.
the first one, and I did the first one really kind of semi shit. And not semi shit, but it was like I cobbled it together and then got the mark back just before I started doing the other one. And the first one, I got marked pretty well. Like it was like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? This is way better than I thought it was going to be. So I probably had false confidence going into the second one, and that's probably terrible.
Set yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah, most likely. But no, I've got to play Hellblade though. It is on the list of things I should do.
You want to play it even with all the mixed reception?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. It's not like I'm going out of my way to buy it, but
true.
I think
if it helps, I played it in one sitting. So
fucking hell, is it that short?
Yeah, it took 7 hours. I just played it one. I just did it in a day.
So you were able to sit for 7 hours and play a game?
Well, I stopped for I went and got a drink and a snack at one stage between levels, but yeah, like I just
that's insane for you. Sitting, That's almost impressive for you.
Yeah, I know, and I won't.
When
play
do you ever play games like that?
When do I play games? Yeah, right.
When do you play games? Yeah. Then you play a new game, you're like, yeah, I got to play 45 minutes of it because I'm a busy man, and it's okay, that's impressive.
I'm a busy man. I got to watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey too, as I'm wrapping the jumper now, dude. No one can see. This is one of my best jumpers, best purchases. What do you reckon, Ash?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, you love this movie, don't you?
No, I think it's a stain on the legacy of Winnie the Pooh, but it's cool design.
Yeah, it's cool design.
I can't wait till the Mickey Mouse version of it comes out.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll get there. We got Peter Pan.
Surprised it hasn't been announced yet.
Bambi.
To be honest,
the Bambi trailer's out. That's pretty funny. I'm not even joking.
No, I know. I thought the Mickey one had been announced because Mickey's
they're doing a Mickey video game.
Yeah,
like Steamboat Willie video game. So, all right. Anyway, talking about kids things. Nintendo Live 2024 Sydney. Information officially coming out. New details have revealed about the latest massive addition to the Australian gaming calendar. Nintendo Live 2024 Sydney is set to take place on Saturday, the 31st of August, and Sunday, the 1st of September, at the International Convention Centre, Sydney, with registration for the event opening on the 17th of June. The event, which first debuted in Japan in 2018 before going on to the US in 2023, is a new way for fans of all ages to experience the games of the world's Nintendo. The free event will feature Nintendo Switch gameplay, photo, also costume characters like Mario and Luigi, a pop-up My Nintendo store of merchandise and additional family-friendly activities, as well as live stage events, including daily appearances from Mario ambassador and former Mario voice actor Charles Martinet. Nintendo Live 2024 Sydney will... Martinet? Sorry. Yes, I read it wrong. Incorrect. Sorry, I butchered the guy.
That's why they got rid of him.
Who said, "It's a me." Fucking hell, they are. Nintendo Live 2024 Sydney will also host the finals of multiple Nintendo AU New Zealand Championship tournaments, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe AU NZ Championship 2024, and the Smash Bros. Ultimate AU NZ Championship 2024 finals will be held on Saturday, 31st August, with the Splatoon 3 AU NZ Championship 2024 held on Sunday, 1st of September. Pretty interesting event, right? 3 event. You can only get in for 1 day. You've got to register for a chance to get in. It's like a lucky dip or some shit.
Yep.
What?
So they've taken what they do with the PAX booth and they've just turned it into an event, right? Like
kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So it's while the event will be free, those who want to attend, they'll have to first apply for tickets between the 17th and 30th of June and be lucky enough to be selected to attend on one of those days.
Yep.
Damn.
How do we feel? So how do you feel about that, Ash?
I mean, I guess it's the fairest thing to do if you're doing like a fair event, free event, to like kind of like, randomize it, I guess, a little bit. Like everybody, you have a registration period or whatever, and then I guess you find out reasonably far in advance that you got a ticket. I mean, the other way to get in is to be a participant in one of the tournaments happening over the weekend. So,
yeah.
There's 2 ways to get. You either earn it or you can get lucky.
Good or get lucky. Or try hard. Try hard. You seem to disagree, Karen, based on looking at your
I don't know. I just think you should even if it's free, just release tickets and people sign up for the tickets and it's first come, first serve. And don't feel like you need to do a lottery system for it or some quirky Nintendo-ass bullshit to get into your event. Just run an event. Just do it normally.
No, because then they can have this advertising period for parents to take their kids, Not everybody can just stand by the computer and wait for tickets to drop,
I mean, the other thing you got to make sure to do. The other thing you got to make sure to do, Kieran, is if there's groups of 2 or more, each attendee with their own Nintendo account must be linked to the same free Nintendo account family group to ensure that they get in on the same day. Make sure to do that.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty
Fucking hell. This is like PAX you need like a PAX Box Live account or a Penny Arcade account before you can get your PAX ticket. Like, what the fuck is this nonsense? Fuck me. Don't even. That's nuts.
I mean, I forgot that. Just to clarify, even if you're going by yourself, you still have to have a Nintendo account to register for the ticket.
That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts.
Is it really? If PlayStation did this or Xbox, they would do the same thing, I reckon.
I don't think
register
so.
via your Xbox or PlayStation account.
I don't think so. PlayStation maybe because they're doing that anyway with fucking everything. But like, I don't think so.
I mean, if the ticket, I don't know, is the ticketing through the Nintendo website? So then you would
assume it's a way for them to stop from multiple people.
I guess it's to stop scalpers. It's to stop scalpers, I guess. But scalpers are going to scalp. Like even
they're going to set up a bunch of Nintendo online accounts purely so they can sell free tickets.
Like, I just don't like it. I guess it's not. Yeah, this maybe it's not so much scalping for this event, but it's that's the thing, right? It's a free event. I don't.
Kieran, it's a free event. Stop complaining about how they're going to give out these free tickets.
No, because it's so fucking stupid. I don't know. It just feels overcomplicated for no reason.
Yeah, kind of want to go
like
there.
Nintendo.
Of course you do. Nintendo could take a shit in the middle of Melbourne. You'd be like, I want to go see that shit.
I mean,
seeing a video game company doing
Yeah.
actual shit. I mean, that's
I'd love to see Mr. Miyamoto take a shit in the ring street. What are you talking about? That'd be great. Wouldn't say
Fucking
no.
Nintendo fuckheads. My God.
Yeah, Olga just comes along and fucking whisks that poo away. You know, it'll be great.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, cool Nintendo event,
Listen,
family event. very
September,
cool.
you know, maybe by that point they've announced the Switch 2.
Man, September. If only there was something in October that they could just do pretty much the exact same thing at.
Well,
Like twice, even. Twice. If they want to do it in
See-
Sydney and Melbourne, they could do it back to back.
No, what they're going to do is they're going to take all the merch and sell it at the Sydney event, and then all the leftovers are going to go to the Melbourne event.
But just why wouldn't you just do like instead of just being like, yeah, we're having our own event, why wouldn't you just do it at PAX and what's the other one? South by Southwest or
I
whatever.
mean, the thing is, right, for PAX, you have to pay to get in,
Sure.
and then you have to like fuck around. Like it's
There's
not
these
family
other things.
friendly.
Yeah.
Like it's not family friendly. It's just it's not family friendly focused. You know, like if you go to a Nintendo event, it's going to be family friendly. Like you're not
PAX is family friendly.
No, but Nintendo's like next to it, and in the background you hear some fucking dude be like, "Do you want to win some fucking?"
I don't think I've ever heard any of those guys swear. Like
There's
I
like some
think
fucking anime characters walking past and like Skippy
Okay,
outfits being
maybe
like,
that's
You
fair.
walk down the indie alley and there's like a
Maybe
bunch of
that's
games
fair.
about murdering
we're walking
people.
past going, man, have you played fucking this fucking game down at the fucking thing? Some dude walk past goes, yeah, fuck yeah,
but
man.
You can say that about any family. I feel like there is more and more families going to these events, and there's more.
I
and
would
more...
say there's way less chance of copying any of what I just said at this event.
Oh, what? Just walking past it in Sydney, you're gonna have it if you. I don't know. I guess it's gonna be the same.
Walking past the city, it's just going to be walking past a bunch of people going, man, it's fucking expensive to be in fucking Sydney, isn't it?
It's exactly the same. Like I don't know. I just think it's you're gonna get the like yeah. I don't get it. Done.
Anyway,
Yep.
put your
No, you're
calendars to what day is it? June 17th? Yeah, 17th of June. That's when you can pop down your Nintendo account or your family account for a ticket. Get on it, Kieran. He won't. Silent Hill transmission happened this past week. Not a lot in it, but just quickly run down what it was in if there's any interest. There was about 30 minutes of gameplay of Silent Hill 2, aka Silent Hill 2 remake. Sort of skims across, I guess, roughly the first hour of the game or so. I'm not a Silent Hill person. I don't really care about them. I've watched people play them. I'm being younger and watching like one of my friends' dads like play the game, and every time I try to play it, I was like, I just don't like it. It's not that it scared me. I'm like, I just found the controls frustrating as fuck and could never get into it. But whatever. Like people excited watching the chat live when it was happening. Just a bunch of people going, yeah, that's cool too. They fucking ruined the game, you know, like so all aspects of that. Bloober Team came on, talked about it for a bit. The voice cast came on, talked about it for a bit, and said, you know, how much they're looking forward to voicing these characters, etc., etc., etc. I don't know. You got any excitement at all for this, Kieran? Because obviously Ash doesn't give two shits.
No.
Because obviously the thing is, Konami's trying to chase the success Capcom had with Resident Evil 2, with the remake of their classic franchise, and Konami's
That's the
trying to
thing,
chase
right?
that with
I
this.
feel like Konami's just trying to. Konami has forever been doing this since all of the Hideo Kojima bullshit around Metal Gear Solid 5 and losing Kojima. And Konami has just forever been, please like us. Please, gamers, please come back to enjoying us and being happy with us again. We'll give you nice things. Here, have some Silent Hill mobile game that you can play week to week.
Mhm.
You know, here, have a remake. You like those? It's just, I don't. No. Just go away, Konami.
Fuck Konami, you
Just
know?
give Kojima your Metal Gear Solid franchise and then just.
I don't think he would care for it now. I feel like
No, I think he would want it.
do you reckon he'd want it?
I think he would still want it. Yeah, 100%.
I would nearly not want him to have it just because I don't want him to I'd rather him be doing new things like Death
Metal Gear
Stranding.
Solid 5 was amazing. Get his hands on Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid 6? Like, yes,
Yeah,
please.
but I just like him doing new things. I'm
Yeah, but
excited.
he could do what he could use his new things to make Metal Gear Solid new.
Yeah, but then I'd be playing Death Stranding 2 and suddenly Steak would pop up or some fucking meta ass shit like that. Like,
Oh, sorry. So all the the amount of meta shit in Death Stranding 1 is going to be in
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2.
Jeff
Fucking
Keighley and
Sam
whatever.
just popping a can of Monster. Like,
Yeah, well, that's not meta. That's just real life, man.
sorry, my brain's just put together you trying to suggest that things that Hideo Kojima does and the word meta are never attached one in the same.
No, I don't think he does meta. I just think he does real life. I think if Death Stranding took place tomorrow, that Jeff Keighley would end up running a underground commune. Gamers, it is I. Come with me if you want to live. Come to my underground bunker.
But before you can get in, watch an ad.
Yeah, watch an ad first between meal breaks.
And also, once you're in the bunker, we don't talk about what's
We
going on
serve
outside.
Doritos. We serve Mountain Dew, baby. Like,
Have a
we're
shave with Gillette, man,
Yeah, we're good.
and we just don't talk about what's going on outside. We just live our lives in the
Just a
bunker.
bunker of the Mimi video game press conference people from over the years. Yeah. Good shit. They also showed some clips and behind the scenes featurette of the upcoming Silent Hill movie called Return to Silent Hill, which Christoph Gans is directing. He's the one who directed the first Silent Hill film. I'm going to be honest, every time they show clips of it and they talk about the first Silent Hill film, I haven't watched it probably since it came out in 2006, which I would have been in high school obviously at the time. But I feel like I remember liking the first one and not liking the second one, but I don't know. Have you watched the movie at all? Silent Hill movie? No.
No.
I mean, Ash definitely hasn't, but
No, God,
So
Ash,
the
100%.
I feel like the first one was good. It has Sean Bean
Is that
in
the one
it.
with Ryder Mitchell?
With who?
What's Ryder Mitchell, right?
I don't remember. I know the second one. I can't remember. Is that the main girl? Because I can't remember the actress's name at all. The second one came out like 10 plus years later and had Kit Harington in it. I can't remember what that was called.
Yeah, Rose De Silva. She was.
That was the Eternals.
But close, yes. Was that Rose Eternal?
Yeah, that's the name of the character, played by
I
Ryder
don't-
Mitchell.
Fuck if I know what the characters are. Who's Ryder
Sean
Mitchell?
Bean's
Why
in it
would
as
I
well.
know her? Yeah, I said Sean Bean. I know who he is. He dies, by the way.
She's Australian.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, my bad.
She was in Blueback.
Oh, yeah, that classic. Yeah. No, I still don't know who it is. Let's do some predictions. How many do you have on your? I gave no number this time. So, how many is on your piece of paper? The fictional piece of paper, Ash.
I got 15, surprisingly.
Okay. How many do you have, Karen?
I don't know why I had attached the number 5 to the amount we had to come up with because 5 is our regular number. So I've got 5.
Okay. So, by quick, how many do you reckon you could work on? Because
2.
I have 13. So let's see how we go. We'll start with 5.
Because surely you guys, some of your guys, especially
they'll
one of
cross over.
mine.
Yeah,
I know
so
one of mine is definitely on your lists as well.
maybe you'll
which
be
I'll get to.
inspired to get predictions from our predictions.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll start with 5 then.
We'll start with
All right.
5 because I'm sure
We
we'll
might,
cancel.
yeah.
Do what we normally do.
Victory
We do 5, and then we, you just go, oh, okay, what's left, and people talk about what's left.
All right.
There you go.
You want to start, Karen?
I'll take the first one then.
Take the first one.
We get a full gameplay and story trailer for Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Finally, we get the full thing. We get hints of maybe like an March or April, May kind of release next year for it. And yeah, we get the full shebang. Dragon Age is back, baby. Mass Effect is somewhere down the line, but Dragon Age right now. Boom.
Are you excited for this game at all?
I am actually. Like, I think Inquisition I loved and I enjoyed my time with it, but because I got into it so far after release, I just stopped playing it to move on to something else. I'm excited to play this game on launch, to experience it with the community, and to get into Dragon Age. I think Dragon Age has maybe one of the most, in some ways, like unappreciated or underrated, like fantasy settings across kind of fantasy RPGs in gaming. I absolutely adored Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age 2 was probably like the black sheep where they tried a little bit too much off the sidewalks with it. And then coming into Inquisition, they went so big and so outspread with that game to change, kind of to expand on what Dragon Age is. I'm excited for number 4. I'm excited to see where they go with Dreadwolf and how much more they expand and grow the franchise. And
my problem is this: I really liked and played Inquisition at launch. I got the collector's edition, like was super pumped. It's been so long, and it's slightly continuing the story that I'm like,
by slightly, it's just like it features like one major character that it's
yeah, that's just slightly one major character. Yeah, the one major villain that's revealed at the end of the game.
But that's fine.
Like, but that's fine. That's just. Yeah.
But that's like
it's just have a recap video like every other
exactly
game.
Right.
Yeah,
like, were you that? Sorry, did the distance between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 damper down how much you enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3?
Well, that's very easy to understand, you see, because you had the Organization 13 and then they were going along, and then you had the time travel and the thing, and then you had Ansem and Ansem, and they're different characters, actually, because one's nobody and one's not nobody, and like Kieran, it's very easy to keep up with. Like, anyway,
I feel like the fact you only listed 2 Ansems or Ansems, I think that's where you have condensed a lot of what was going on in that game.
Yeah, it's easy. I know what your problem is. Ash, what's your first prediction?
My first prediction. So a couple of weeks ago, we talked about 2K releasing a game in one of their major franchises at Summer Games Fest. We talked about it extensively, but someone in the comments of our YouTube video said, "Hey, this is the one I think is going to be there," and I tend to agree. I think it's Civilization 7. It's been a long time since Civ 6 came out. The studio hasn't done, I think it's Fire Access, but the Civ team hasn't done a full-fledged game again, so I wouldn't be surprised if Civ 7 shows up Summer Games Fest. I feel like it's a very different game to all the other games that are likely to be shown there.
Do you think they would have talked it up as much as they have?
I'm pretty sure Civ is like a major franchise.
Civ's I think it is, but I don't think it's I don't want to say mainstream, but like I don't think it's one of their forefront franchises.
I think the audience just talked it up rather than 2K talked it up.
Fair enough.
That's fair. I could see Civ being one of them, to be honest. Does nothing for me, but it is a big franchise for them.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I have had 0 of these, so I've still got all of my picks, which is
I actually added one, so I'm up to 6 now, so we're fine.
Okay. Trying to get a point. I've sort of got mine in categories, so and
so
likely,
unlikely.
No, like but they're sort of by brand and then or company, and then at the bottom I've got crazy shit. So let's go. Well, fuck it. I'll go for the easy point of something that's been like rumored. I'll try and get an easy point on the board. A new Doom game is revealed and is set to release this holiday season.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. No, there's no way there's going to be
rumored.
No, there's no way Doom is this holiday season. No fucking way.
Xbox announces games and then takes 20 years to release them. That's how it works.
That's very good. Yeah, Bethesda,
sorry,
Bethesda,
what?
So you know.
Well, yeah, okay, it was Bethesda. Shut up. But even like, I don't know, because why would they want to steal the lunch out of like Indiana Jones and Avowed?
No, well, that's the problem with Xbox having so many. They have no choice.
Studios.
Yeah,
no, but I feel like if they had Doom ready, I almost feel like they would just push it until March.
Well, let's not focus too much on this year, but I'm adding that. But Right.
No, no. I need you because you were going for this point. I need you, and you said in your statement that
so here's what happens.
holiday season this year, so you're not backtracking yet.
Here's how the rules work. If a new game is revealed, half a point.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's no. But that's what I'm saying is I'm trying to lock you into your statement.
I'm locking into a new Doom game is revealed and it's got a holiday release window. However, if I only get half that sentence, it's half a point. That's how the rules work.
That's fair. I'm just
now. I could just say a new Doom game is revealed and be a little bitch, but I'm not. Right?
You could be a little bitch, and I'd be okay with that. I mean,
go for an easy 1 point, but I'm going for a full point with a release holiday season. Let's lock it in. Or something like that. No, it won't be Mick Gordon because they hate him and they didn't want to pay him. But anyway, that's a whole other thing.
Oh my god!
All right, back to you, Karen.
Crystal Dynamics, Amazon, are releasing a new Tomb Raider title that will not be a form of beginning for Tomb Raider. It won't be like a reboot in terms of a new kind of coming of age story for Lara. It's just going to be a new Tomb Raider story. It's just going to have Lara Croft already as an established Tomb Raider and a story wrapping around it and unfolding around that. I think it would not be a great idea for. Oh no, I just feel like we don't need any more, reboots where Lara Croft is learning how to Tomb Raid and stuff like that.
Why not?
Because we've done that.
What's the Netflix series about? We don't know yet.
We don't know.
They announced it.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
It's coming October, so
yeah,
that's something.
They're like starring Hayley Atwell, and the teaser trailer's just like just grunting and jumping noises.
Mm-hmm.
Ash,
what am I going to go with? I'm going to go crazy. Spider-Man 2 DLC. It's long rumored.
That's not crazy.
You don't think it's crazy?
I don't think that's crazy.
They just had a state of play and they didn't show it.
I think anything involving PlayStation during Summer Game Fest is crazy.
Okay, that's fair then. Okay.
Yeah. It's obviously been long rumored the Spider-Man 2 content, including Daredevil. I think we'll see that's the case. And Daredevil will be he won't be playable, but he'll be like the other character that's there, like when you're playing Miles and Peter swings in, or you play, or what's her face,
for like the whole of the burning...
for the whole of a lot of the experience.
Yeah, I guess. I think that's fair. Like, I just don't. Yeah, of course. Now with the point that it's PlayStation, they didn't announce the state of play. I saw a random thread on X today when I was scrolling of like a traditional no-name fucking like a faceless Twitter account, X account. Are people complaining about how long since the game's been out for the DLC not to have been announced or anything, and comparing it to how the original came out and had all these DLCs kind of lined up straight away? I don't understand this the impatience or the people being annoyed.
Had a season pass from the get-go, I guess. This one didn't.
Yeah,
so.
It was always intended to have the DLC coming out as quick as
DLC
possible.
was coming. Yeah.
I guess they just didn't feel the need to like rush it or whatever,
To be honest, I kind of hope the Carnage stuff was saved till the next game. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah. I'll go DLC as well then. So Alan Wake 2 DLC is announced at the Summer Game Fest showcase event. Sam Lake and Jeff Keighley have a big friendship. So and the last Alan Wake game got DLC. Control got DLC. Like, I feel like it's a.
Do you reckon it's going to be like Control related, or eventually there's going to be DLC that's Control related that leads into?
Oh, they've already teased. Game? Like, if you've played Alan Wake 2, there's a subplot that involves the
Bureau,
FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control, and they're the characters that you meet in that game talking about something in an area that you can't get access to in a part of the game. So it's a given. Like, it's just like I'm just waiting for the announcement. It seems like no way it's not a thing. And I'll be super keen for that. They'll have me excited because obviously Alan Wake 2, was the shit. Can't wait. Back to you. Okay.
All right. This is the one that I know is definitely on both of your lists. It's okay, guys. I get it. We've been podcasting a lot. And I'm going to build off my last point. Crystal Dynamics. They play their Tomb Raider trailer. Everybody's going nuts.
The lights go down.
The lights
Green
go down. No. Crystal Dynamics flashes up again. And then all of a sudden we hear a deep voice talking about what happens when the coin lands on its side. Soul Reaver flashes up onto the screen. Legacy of Kain remake. And we get the play in. And Amy Hennig comes on stage for whatever reason to endorse that they are remaking Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver.
I could see it. It's owned
Wasn't
by,
on my
uh,
list. I got to be honest. Wasn't on my list. So.
Surprise. No, a couple of years ago, Crystal Dynamics actually, maybe not last year before, Crystal Dynamics actually sent out a survey asking if people wanted another Soul Reaver game or wanted Soul Reaver to be remade. So that is forever giving me hope that Crystal Dynamics remembers that they own that IP. And God damn it, this would be the only thing that I would want to record a face cam reaction for, because I would lose my shit over it. This would be my thing forever.
I better record the entire time.
Yeah.
So would this be during Summer Game Fest, or
Yeah, it would have
to
to
be.
be. Yeah, it'd have to be. Yeah.
unless it was like a
Because
partnership?
what
with
is it?
Xbox?
It's under THQ or is it under?
Yeah. THQ, I think, right?
Well, it's who owns Crystal Dynamics currently. Is it?
It's Kosh. Okay. It's just
So-
what umbrella under that is it?
That's
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ash, you're next.
All right, I'm going for a very safe one, but with a fun twist.
Okay.
We're going to get a Death Stranding on the beach trailer.
Yeah.
Focused on Ellie Fanning's character. Hideo's going to come out, talk about some stuff. And then from the ceiling comes a door.
Okay.
And he starts talking about OD, his other game. And,
Yeah, one
you
that
know,
goes
last
out,
year we got
yeah.
Jordan Peele as one of the visionaries involved. This
Yeah.
year, through the door comes Hideo's new best friend, George Miller.
Okay, but he might die if he does that. Like,
Well, he's not going to be behind the actual door.
oh, okay.
The door's going to come down. He's going to block
okay.
his entrance, and then he's going to come through the door.
Okay, right.
You know?
Okay. I thought he was asking to, like, you know.
I guess the door could be there the entire time. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
We get new trailers, both.
So new trailer for Death Stranding 2 and
Well, teasers, I guess.
whatever.
Another teaser for OD.
OD.
It's just Hunter Schafer saying new words.
Sure.
Just a repeat of the beloved segment from last year.
Sure.
Fucking Hideo Kojima bullshit. My God.
I can't wait for this Death Stranding 2 hype train to begin. And it's about to begin, Kieran. It's about to begin.
We're already on it.
Do you know what's
I-
forever on my
right.
Steam wish list and I get a fucking is the director's cut for Death Stranding for me to play at some point.
Did you
I'm
play
gonna-
the original?
I did, but I didn't finish the original.
Crazy
Wow.
that fact. The
Missed
fact
out.
I've played that game twice. on
Yeah,
two
you
different
have.
platforms.
Yes.
Good shit. Good game.
I think you played that twice instead of playing Elden Ring at the time as well. I think that was roughly...
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to
Content.
go on a limb. I haven't played Elden Ring, but Death Stranding's better than it. Eat that. Eat that shit. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
How many babies are there in Elden?
That's, yeah. How many babies? Right? How many Troy Bakers? That's
I
right.
bet he's in there somewhere.
How many health packs from your piss?
Oh my God.
That's right, motherfucker. Can you drink your own piss in that game? Didn't think so. Fucking damn right. All right. I'm gonna go with Fable gets a release date, new trailer, and this trailer features a different British comedian.
What, Jimmy Carr?
Why not? Yeah, why not? It's just everyone he's ever had on his collective of friends. So
Comes out as like a fawn. Like
Fucking comes out. You trying to
I
heckle me?
No, I imagine him as like a little gnome with the hat. And then something squashes him.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, Fable.
Release date. That's the key thing, right?
Yeah, release date. Keen. We came for Fable, right? All of us?
Yeah, I'm 100%.
It's interesting how many fantasy-based games there's currently.
Yeah. Did you see that? So Lana Pierce posted a funny video the other day on Instagram where she's like, all right, she did it like, here I am. I'm just going to, just for Playground, I want to nominate myself to be a voice actor in the upcoming Fable game. Oi! All right, back to you, Kieran.
Back to
4.
me. Yeah, we claptrap it in. Borderlands 4 will be one of the 2K games that is announced.
You're loving this 2K thing.
I am. I've got another 2K prediction as well, actually, on top of it. So I think Borderlands 4 will be the premiere one though, but maybe not the most talked about one at the show. It will have a. Yeah, I'm just going to be boring with it. It's just going to be announced. I don't know. With Borderlands, I think there's so much of it. I don't think it'll... No. And it will play alongside another Borderlands movie trailer. We'll add that caveat so I can split it.
Okay.
I think it's time. I think it's time. And Borderlands is a good IP. It'll either be... yeah, I don't... I think there's a lot... I've thought... The last one is what?
A while ago, right?
Was when I remember the last one was when E3 was good. Because there was
a huge hype train. Remember they flew out like people?
2019.
Okay. Just before the pandemic.
Yeah, so just before pandemic and stuff for it. So they did do Tiny Tina's, which was very well received. So yeah, I think it's timing is good.
Fair. Ash?
What am I going to go with? I think WB is going to release a Wonder Woman trailer. It's going to be like, hey, forget about that game that released this year. Here's the new game from the makers of the beloved single-player game, Shadow of Mordor, Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Feminism. They're going to have a new sound. Somehow they'll find a new iconic sound instead of having that every time Wonder Woman gets on screen.
Yeah, why not?
Except she's always on it because she's always on screen. So that's the
it's
only
It's constantly old game. It's just that song looping. Even when you're doing the most boring shit, you're just being Diana working in an office or some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. I'll go. Nintendo shows up, announces a new Donkey Kong game during Summer Game Fest or their own showcase, whichever one of those places. I think because I was trying to think, well, like if they're not showing Switch 2 during their showcase, like, and what games are they going to announce to sort of end out the last year? I'm like, well, Donkey Kong's been ages. Like, you know, I feel like they're not going to end with the 3D Mario. That would be like a launch title.
Do you think they'll just
had a Zelda
remaster Tropical Freeze or?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm just going a
remake Donkey Kong 64.
I mean, maybe that could be a thing. But I'm just going. I just feel like I was thinking over all the properties, and I just feel like Donkey Kong's the one who's up next. Right? Absent. Yeah. So that's where I'm putting my money for Nintendo at the moment. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what they do real, because currently there's fuck all announced for the year for Nintendo, really. So
what? I think it's like the other
Luigi's Mansion 2 remake thing or the HD thing. Yeah, and that's it.
That's kind of it. Yeah.
Yep. So after that, squat, nothing. All right, Kieran, we are on to round 5. How many got left?
So I've added another one, so I think I'm up to like 7.
All right, you're leading the. I've currently got enough to keep going. So
yeah, I've got enough to keep going. So I'm gonna just to build off yours. I don't. Instead of Nintendo in Donkey Kong, I think. Wait, I technically got 8 because I thought of 2 different titles for the Nintendo one, but I think they'll announce a third Rabbids Mario game for the Switch.
Dude, didn't the last one just come out like not long ago?
Recently.
Wasn't it like a year or two ago now?
I mean, I
Yeah,
hope it's not
reasonably.
Yeah, a year ago would be not long ago.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because, like, I distinctly remember, I think, like, the creative director or something came out and said, oh, Nintendo were very critical of us releasing one so soon after the last one.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe, you know what? We're going to change my point then, and I'll just replace it with the other Nintendo thing that I think we should
2022,
release.
October 2022.
Yeah. Oh, it's been 2 years. All right.
It's Ubisoft, you know?
It's Ubisoft. They
That's
could do it, but no,
They're
I'll
like,
change.
fuck Nintendo.
I'll change my prediction, and I'll bring it back down to 7. Do the thing that, you know, if you're going to milk as much money out of the Switch as possible at this time, Wind Waker remaster. Bring Wind Waker to the Switch. I think it is it's between that or Twilight Princess, and I think Wind Waker would be the better one to do. I think you would get a lot of pickup. I think a lot of people who didn't have a GameCube or didn't get it on the Wii because they didn't have a Wii either because it was a Fisher Price piece of shit. It would be a great time to get Wind Waker on the console. I think it would run really well. It would be Skyward Sword did well being re-released, so I'm going to go with Wind Waker, but it could just as much be Twilight Princess.
I'm going to stay on the Nintendo train. I'm going to say Metroid Prime 2 remaster, holiday season this year, and then they confirm Metroid Prime 3 for next year.
You're saying all of the wrong numbers after Metroid Prime for all Metroid Prime.
They're saving that
fans.
for the Switch 2.
Switch 2.
Even though they announced it 2 years ago.
Yeah, but then they announced they rebooted it or restarted development. So yeah. I will go. Fucking, it's hard sometimes. Where do I want to put? You know what? Fuck it. I've got a Nintendo. I'll just finish up Nintendo with my last Nintendo one here, coming out of the crazy shit column. The Nintendo Switch 2 is revealed at Summer Game Fest with its first look in that, with a date for when their actual full trailers.
I blanked out for a second. What did you just say?
He just stated
the Nintendo Switch 2 is shown at Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest 2 showcase, with a date given for when the showcase showing full details is.
In which column did you put that under?
Crazy shit. Don't tell me that's the wrong column for it.
No, I think it's just, you know, it should be extra crazy or like
yeah. I was
absolutely psychotic or
Well,
need to be checked into a mental hospital for thinking these thoughts.
Whoa, calm down.
Yeah, there's no
crazy.
way. No chance.
Crazy, yeah, it's literally crazy.
Crazy.
Impossible.
All right, back to you, Ken.
Back to me. We're going to go with an avowed full final trailer or final showcase trailer prior to its launch later this year. I think we'll get more of the moment-to-moment gameplay that's not in kind of arena combat. We'll get maybe running of a quest or the more of a discussion about the world at large with it at Summer Games Fest.
Ash?
I think at the Xbox presentation, they're going to release the first teaser for Perfect Dark. Been forever.
that is some crazy.
No, they need something else along
because
the line.
They need more IPs to announce way before they've got any intention.
Well, they've already announced it. They've been working on it forever.
They've announced quadruple A game.
But God, that's right.
Yep. So
whatever that means.
I reckon we get
remember these games.
I think we get an Elder Scrolls trailer before we would get Perfect Dark.
I think you're wrong, but and I'm not counting. You know, a title screen shows up. You know,
that's
not a Elder Scrolls 6 confirm whatever region they're going to be in. You know, that doesn't count.
I'm going to go. The Plucky Squire gets a release date in a month that starts with J.
You can fuck off with that one.
I think that's
Right.
unrealistic. Yeah, I don't think
That's-
it's going to be. I think as much as I want it, I think it's going to be later this year.
You crazy.
Fight me, bro. Plucky Squire gets release date. In Julian.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I wrote down extended gameplay because we haven't seen like a uncut section of game.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping we'll see during the Devolver Digital
Shadow Drop,
thing.
baby. All right, round 7, Kieran.
Yes.
All right.
2K's biggest announcement.
2K
will-
still, yeah. Okay.
2K still. I'm on the
I love
2K
2K.
train.
Yeah.
On the 2K train will be FIFA 2K.
Okay.
As FIFA's official partnership with 2K is announced, as well as its proper kind of formation and initial teaser trailer for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see it. Ash?
This one has been one that's been rumored these last couple of weeks. The big Star Wars presentation at or Star Wars game at Summer Games Fest is going to be Turtle War Star Wars. They bring in
That's
the Star
fucking
Wars to the RTS genre.
Cool.
So you build a bunch of Jedi and they kill a bunch of Stormtroopers.
Awesome.
Or you make a bunch of Padawans and just one Anakin. I don't know. Sith.
What the fuck? The actual fuck.
All right, moving on. I'm going to go EA at their thing. Announced.
Do they have a thing?
Well, no, actually, no. So EA at Summer Game Fest announced that Skate 4 with a release year of 2025. I feel like it's been long enough to at least say 2025.
I think you
trailer.
have too much hope.
I mean, yeah.
Too much hope in you. That's almost
know.
as bad as me wanting Legacy of Kain. I think that's maybe
no,
a bit better.
No, because
I think that's a
Legacy
bit
of Kain
better.
hasn't been announced, whereas Skate 4 has been announced.
I still think it's very close. It's copium. You're on the cope.
Is that Adam Copeland? Is it AEW superstar?
No.
Okay.
No.
Injured superstar?
Yep.
Round 8?
Round 8. No, I'm out of juice. I'm out of the good stuff.
Okay. Good stuff. All right, we'll end it there. So we have an even amount of predictions each. Ash, not counting, but do you want to rattle off anything Ash had? Or?
Just in whatever order I've written them in. I put Multiverses. You know how the game's obviously come out, relaunched or whatever. They'll do like a promotion of it being relaunched and be like, hey, here's a code to get some currency, and then they'll reveal an upcoming character or something like that.
Can I ask? Have they with Multiverses
Ultra
relaunch?
wide.
Have they been like, hey guys, don't worry, we're not going to take it off you again. This is legit. We're not doing what we did last time.
Because it still might die. So
no, but last time they the game was going well, and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, by the way, we're taking this game back. This game's closed.
Yeah, I mean it's technically full release. It's no longer a beta.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I also got Indiana Jones and the Great Circle gameplay trailer, like a full segment or uncut scene. How's that whip going to work? Is that going to actually look good in combat? Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra gameplay trailer. Again, what's that actually going to give us a look at what the actual moment-to-moment gameplay is going to be when you're playing Black Panther and Captain America and all that kind of stuff. Dune Awakening trailer. They did have a teaser trailer during March or previews and that kind of thing. Dune, biggest move of the year. Why not have a trailer some Games Fest to tie that in, despite it being an MMO that's not coming out until next year. What else do I have? I put down Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess coming to the Switch. And my last one was we get a trailer for Motive Studios Iron Man. That's been a few years as well. So.
Yeah. So I think I had one crossover there off my list. So yeah, I had Indiana Jones Great Circle gets released window of 2025. Stalker gets a release date for this year. Baby Steps get a release date and it's soon. And the one other thing I had in my crazy shit pile was Kingdom Hearts 4 gets a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy though, is the thing.
It is. It is.
No, a teaser trailer. If I said release date, insane.
No.
They're putting out a teaser trailer for 10 years before release. That's pretty. That's what happened to Kingdom Hearts.
No, but I just feel like the position that Square Enix is currently in with just everything, I think it actually would make sense for them to do it.
I think I was going to put it on my list, but I think I saw somewhere that Square is not actually a partner at Summer Games Fest. So
secret partner. But Disney is
extra secret,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, that's our predictions. Find out who's the winner, who's the loser. Probably I'd be surprised if 7% of that comes true. But you know what? If even a quarter of those things
I think we nailed all of those, except your Switch.
Yeah, you reckon we nailed it. Okay, we'll find out soon, So if you want to keep your eye on what showcases and stuff are happening, of course, the article's up on ExplosionNetwork.com for all the times and stuff like that in Australia. Links, so check that out. But before we wrap up today, let's go over a couple games. Firstly, Ash Multiverses, as you were just talking about, kicked back into gear. You've been playing a little bit. How is it after its slumber?
I mean, it feels the same, like actually gameplay. I played it earlier in the week, so I think there was still some issues with the game relaunching. I mean, the main one was when you went into online matchmaking, you would just be stuck into rematching the same people again instead of how before it was like a best of 3 thing. You just continue one-on-one matches, So I don't know if that's a glitch or that's what they want to do. But that's the thing. Obviously, they've switched up their currency and that kind of stuff. That's all changed. But because we got codes when we originally got the game, they gave us a bunch of currency and character things. So I don't know if anything matters and that kind of stuff. I mean, the store is pretty good. There's a lot of stuff in there for you to buy up, like badges and announcer packs and different skins and that kind of stuff. Obviously, they've added Joker is a big one. But if you log in 2 days in a row, you can get Banana Guard from Adventure Time. Also, Jason is earnable this season, and then Agent Smith is coming sometime later this season. The big addition to the game is they've got an offline or a single player mode called Rifts, where it's pretty much you just battle up against other players in different slightly altered scenarios and that kind of stuff. With each battle having these different objectives, so you earn gems, and then you can earn badges off that, depending on how many gems you earn in a rift level. So that obviously gives you a bit of an option if 1, matchmaking isn't working, 2, you're getting your ass kicked, 3, you just want to test out different characters, I guess. There is a mode for you to dive into to play around with a bunch of the different characters to help level them up or whatever. So I mean, it's fun. It's fun to dive in, get a couple of dailies and that kind of stuff. If you played the game in the beta, it's worth going in, I guess, because this first battle pass is free. Yeah, I'll probably, it's fun to knock out 20 minutes of beating people up. My main Superman is still, I'm pretty good at it. It's like riding a bike, So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it coming back. I lost interest in the game towards the end, which I feel like a lot of people do. So I don't know what the roadmap is, because obviously they've got a ranked mode that they want to introduce, which I feel like will obviously, be a big selling point or thing to get people playing the game. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So back in the rotation.
I mean, we had fun.
Do you guys
playing
have any interest?
I mean, I might re-download it. I had fun with the little bit I played.
Yeah,
I played some by myself, played some with you. It's definitely the best of the wannabe Smash Bros games, but
yes,
I don't like, but I'm also terrible at all those games, which is the thing.
So you've got an offline mode that you can just be terrible at.
Yeah, true. I guess. I mean, it's that thing of like when they start announcing characters, that they own some franchises that I get excited about. I guess is the
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of rumored characters that are coming up, so
that could get me excited. The free to play game I've played a little bit of this week has been XDefiant. I downloaded that, gave that a crack.
Shadow dropped.
Yeah, kind of did. It is Ubisoft's free to play attempt at Call of Duty, I guess. That's the closest I think I would compare it to gameplay wise. It's meant to be, fast paced, quick time to kill, sort of 6v6 shooter. However, with some twists, of course. You have it's not a hero shooter, but you've got, I think it's like 6 different characters at launch, and each of them has like a special ability and like an ultimate they can unlock. So it's not like full hero shooter, but you got those different things. But you can also pick throughout the match. So for example, one of the modes is escort, which is if you're on the attacking side, you've just got to try and escort this machine, whatever it is, across the map in a certain time period. Either all the way to the, if you get it all the way to the complete end of the path, 100%, then the enemy team, when they switch sides, they have to try and beat your time, so on and so forth. Now, sometimes when you're doing this mode, depending on what part of the map you're up to, it can be good to switch to like this character that has the ability to drop down a defensive shield. That might help if you're in like really open areas and you're trying to push this turret thing forward, and the defensive shield can protect against snipers and shit like that. However, you may want to switch to the sniper class, which has like a cloaking ability, or you might want to switch to like the assault class, which has this drone that can just like drop fire from it in a straight line. So you can switch up between deaths. You don't have to like commit to when you like spawn into the game, and you can change out your loadouts at any point too. So the you're not like committed, which does help. I don't mind the way it feels. It definitely helps that like I was playing on PS5, and with my TV, at least I can like enable the 120 hertz mode on it, and it like feels really good at that. So that's really nice. It's definitely not going to be. It doesn't have that same. I think the thing with Call of Duty is when it feels like a little bit floatier than Call of Duty. Call of Duty sort of mastered their feeling, which is why a lot of people like it as a shooter, just how it feels to play. But the other thing I guess this doesn't have is the rewards don't feel as, the Call of Duty, like you're consistently like leveling up a gun, leveling up your thing, unlocking you this, unlocking a new gun thing, unlocking a new fucking camo. Like you just like consistently like being stringed along in unlocks and progression and stuff like that. Whereas this, every time you finish and I guess this is part of it being free to play, but every time you finish a match, it's like, yeah, cool. Here's what you could have got if you had the battle pass, but because you don't have the battle pass, you get sweet fuck all. Like it's it doesn't. There's not like a mix of free and battle pass rewards. It's just like, here's what you could have got if you want to subscribe to the battle pass. Otherwise, eat fucking shit. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it. I think all the modes are sort of fun, pretty basic sort of Call of Duty sort of stuff anyway. I had the list here in case we were to put them down. So it's like domination, which is pretty much it's as it is in any other game. 3 zones on the map, score the most. You have control of them. You start scoring more points by killing the enemy team. Occupy, the zone switches around the map, so you go defend it, attack it, gain control of it. You score points while doing that, and then it'll switch to a different position, so on and so forth. Hot shot, you got to collect tags from dead players, which is the same as whatever it's called in Call of Duty. I can't remember the one where but you go like collect their dog tags or whatever when you kill them. Escort is the one I was just talking about, and then zone control. Attackers like push. It's like Rush on Battlefield, I guess. They're pushing through a zone and stuff like that. It is pretty cool. It has like, I don't know how many maps, 10 plus maps at launch, which is a lot, I think, for a free to play or even like in generally a first person shooter. And they all feel pretty good. Like the maps all look, cool. They're all inspired by different games, as are the classes in the game. Which I guess is the other thing. Like each of the classes in the game is like this character. They look like the class of fire people from the Division 2. That's what they're based on. You're like, yep, cool, can totally remember them. And then the other class is like, these people are based on the so-and-so people from Far Cry, and you're like, yep, don't remember them. These other people, they're based on the clan, the hackers from Watch Dogs. You're like, yep, cool. And then it's like, these people, they're like based on these people from Splinter Cell. Cool. Yep, don't remember them. Like, it's all just like this non-memorable, unlike where if the game actually had like Sam Fisher and like Marcus from Watch Dogs 2, or I don't know, like actual memorable characters, you'd be like, that's a bit different, but it's just like generic people. But yeah, so it's like Ghost Recon, The Division, Splinter Cell, Watch Dogs, Far Cry. I think that's it. Yeah, the 5. I feel like I'm missing someone, but anyway. But yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's free to play. Whether or not it has any longevity is a different thing. But like, I thought it would be like pretty bad, to be honest. Like Ubisoft's attempt at a Call of Duty shooter, I was like, doubtful. But yeah, it's all right. I definitely could see it being something that a lot of people only put like 10 to 20 hours in and then be like, that was all right, but just probably uninstall now. Like I've had my fill. I'm done. But the guns don't feel too bad and everything, so can't complain about free, I guess. All right. That'll do it for this week's episode of Arcade Couch. Let us know your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, predictions, anything like that leading into this upcoming week of Summit Game Fest fun. Exciting times, release dates, video game news.
Yeah.
All the things to do
Probably
with the industry.
I don't know. We haven't talked about it. We're doing extra podcasts.
Yeah, we'll work it out, eh? Probably yes, actually. I decided to take next Monday off, so.
What? Why did you decide to take next Monday off?
Because it's a public holiday, so
that's what made me think. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't get paid shit, so it doesn't make any difference.
Don't get paid extra.
Yeah. So okay. I just was like, I'll just take it off, and I'll just stay home and deal with the video game stuff.
Whoa, I'll have the day off myself too. Whoa,
crazy.
I went.
You working?
Yep.
Yeah, good money for you though.
No, because it's not a public holiday.
Oh, rip.
It's a regular day.
Sorry, sir. Anyway.
Not any birthdays or Labor Days. I don't know what.
No, I think he had yours like story. Yeah. Or we do it at different times. You know how the Queen's birthday is like at different days for some reason?
It's King's.
Sorry, the King's birthday. Fucking whatever. You'll be dead soon enough anyway. Let us know all your thoughts on anything we just talked about there. Explosion.com/Twitter takes you to our X page. Explosion.com/Discord takes you to our Discord page. Explosion.com takes you to the website where you can read about all the things talked about, session times, all that sort of stuff for the streams. And until next week or Monday coming or post that show, whatever our plan is, stay tuned to the socials. Probably should tell you there. Have a good one. Goodbye.